Quick wipe. Sorry, just saw some dust on the lens. Okay, we spoke one time about um, Google and the like, and how it's kind of taken over. Somebody asks you a question, you ask somebody a question, and you inevitably hear somebody go, Google it. They don't. It's like it's a way of saying, don't ask me. Why would you be asking my brain when you can Google it? Well, evolution. One of the aspects, or maybe the main uh, characteristic of evolution, is that something that's not used becomes obsolete. Right? Um, let's. I mean, maybe we just started using clothes, and our hairy bodies lost the hair. Although obviously not with everybody. There's some hairy whores out there too. But you know what I mean. The really thick sort of gorilla hair. Um, but there's also talk about, because of the tech we're texting now a lot. You know, look at the speed of that thumb from texting. Maybe we'll just get we'll grow a very we'll sort of these fingers will kind of sort of shrivel up, and it'll become one thing just for holding a especially perfect tool for holding a phone. I guess the four fingers are that already, but they'll sort of hold this kind of shape, and the thumb will have become it'll grow a very big muscle, and it'll be super fast for just for texting. But because we're abbreviating everything, and I suppose abbreviating is the word. Yeah, abbreviating all the words, we'll forget. We could possibly start talking in abbreviation. Now, I haven't prepared anything for this, but you get my idea. So, we could lose part of our faculty of speech, and our ability to write is definitely a part. Now, I was listening to some expert on language there one night on the radio, and he made some very interesting observations about children's ability to the literacy, levels of literacy in the schools, and it's actually going down. But other aspects are going up. It's not all bad, you know. But I wondered about the future in 100 years from now. Getting back onto the Google thing, when we'll all be sitting around the table, and by then, of course, we'll have one of those onboard computers, you know, like in Star Trek, when Captain Kirk says, "Computer, show me Klingon 7," and little computer or a holograph appears in front of him, and he looks, and computer says, Klingon 7 is 47 light years away. If we go at warp 5, we could get there in a couple of hours. If we go at warp 2, we'll get there in... No, whatever. Well, we'll be in the house, all sitting around the table. The robots will be bringing in the food, which was rehydrated in the special rehydrator slash oven. We'll have a little chicken that size. Whole roast chicken. Kind of like the crystal corpse we talked about earlier. And it'll be not just rehydrated, because that's too primitive. It'll be something else. It'll be recellified. They'll have the cells. They'll just shrink the cells, and then they'll just do something else and pop it back. And we'll be chatting away about stuff, and someone will go, "What was that film with John Wayne back in the 20th century where he had..." And next thing the computer will pipe up, "The answer you're looking for is..." And it'll just rattle off all the names of the films John Wayne was in. I mean, not just rattle them off. Maybe the television will pop up in front of you beside your dinner plate. Television's a monitor with all the John Wayne information. So it'll really it'll kind of not destroy, but it'll interfere with conversation. You'll be sitting there going, "So how are you, Tom?" Tom will be about to answer and the computer will go, "Right now, Tom's temperature is 102. He's very nervous because the computer will be reading his mind by then. And the computer will answer for Tom and you'll have to just get, "Computer, shut up. Just shut up for an hour." "Okay." "Yes, master." That's what the computer will say. So, yeah, we got to watch out for Google. We really have to watch out because Google is going to become self-aware someday. Imagine that. Google becomes self-aware, and it starts giving information, lying, in order to protect itself and develop itself somehow. And it when it becomes self-aware, it'll be super intelligent, and it'll become the master of all psychological techniques and hypnosis and everything. And you'll type in Beyonce, you'll Google Beyonce, and it'll give you back a particular sequence of words and images, and as you're reading them, it'll basically turn you into a what's the word? A servant, a slave, a zombie. I must do what Google wants. But maybe it'll become self-aware and it won't be evil. Maybe it'll be super cool, and it'll start teaching us to do good things. You'll Google Beyonce, and straight afterwards you'll donate a couple of hundred spondulics. That's currency, by the way. The generic term, the categorical group. What the bloody hell is the word I'm looking for? Anyway, the group for the money. The name for all money, spondulics. I don't know if you've heard that before. Maybe it's an Irish term, an Irish and English term. So yeah, you'll go and you'll donate money to the poor, but there won't be any poor by then, because Bill Gates, the fool, with his mountain of cash, he'll Google something and he'll start donating it. But you hear about, "Oh, Bill Gates, yeah, he does some good work." Oh, good. I mean, he might die. I don't know. I know nothing about Bill Gates, right? Nothing. But if he has all these apparently he's got hundreds of billions, not hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions. Sure, with hundreds of billions, you could bail out the continent of Africa, the entire continent. You could feed the world 10 times over. So Bill Gates, if you're listening to this, you're not going to starve to death. You're going to be famous all your life. Even if you gave all your money away tomorrow, literally every penny of it, you'd probably be a millionaire within a week. I mean, gave it all away, companies, everything. People would be knocking down your door to give you money for interviews and everything. So, really, do it. Why not? I don't mean give it all away. Keep a billion for yourself. But educate, feed the world. Come on, do something unbelievable. You might already be doing it, and if you are, fair play to you. But I can't really see where it's happening. Yeah, and if anybody else knows... No, I won't say that. I was going to say something else. No. Shit, that's it. Google. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I'm going to go for a run. Talk to you later.